What's cooking, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing my easy and simple one pan shrimp and broccoli and also my one wok or one pan vegetable fried rice. These two dishes are so quick to make and they are perfect if you're in a time crunch and you have to feed your family really fast. So stay tuned for the recipe. Do consider subscribing if you're new here and you'd like to join my foodie family, and also hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And now let's get cooking. Let's start by marinating the shrimp first. I have 1 pound of large shrimp here. You can also use boneless chicken instead if you don't like seafood. To this I'm adding black pepper to taste, as well as white pepper to taste, or about half a teaspoon. 3 cloves of finely chopped garlic, mostly the white part of 2 scallions chopped. 1 tablespoon of sugar. You can use any type of sugar here, brown, light brown, or granulated sugar. I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch here. 1 tablespoon of orange marmalade for a citrusy flavor. You can also substitute with orange juice instead. About a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes or to taste. And soy sauce. I added about 1/3 to half a cup, but you can add it as you need depending on how much shrimp or meat you're making. And then mix all the ingredients up together till they are well incorporated. I will set this aside for about 10 to 15 minutes to marinate it. I also already cut some broccoli into these florets. This was about 1 broccoli bunch. I washed and prepped it for now and set it aside. To cook the shrimp, I'm going to be heating up a frying pan and adding a couple tablespoons of oil to it. Once that heats up, I'm going to add the marinated shrimp into it. Let this cook and keep sauteing it in the pan. This will only take about 3 to 4 minutes on each side for the shrimp to cook. If you use chicken, you can adjust that time obviously to cook it through. The soy sauce and cornstarch will also create a beautiful rich sauce automatically as this cooks. And that's how simple this dish is. I love making it so much. I'm going to take the cooked shrimp out onto a plate and set it aside for now so I can cook this broccoli separately. In the same pan, without washing it, I'm gonna add another couple tablespoons of oil to this, and I'm adding 3 garlic cloves finely chopped. I'm also adding the white parts of 2 scallions chopped. I save the green parts for garnishing later. Saute the garlic and scallions in the hot oil to create the aromatic flavors for the broccoli just until it's translucent, and then add the washed broccoli florets to this. I'm going to be adding a little bit of Chinese salt to this, but you can add regular salt to your taste, and a little bit of black pepper to my taste. Toss this around gently till it's all mixed together, and then I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of water in there to create a steam for the broccoli to cook in, and then cover it for a few minutes. After about 3 minutes, the broccoli is looking a bright green color. It still also has a crisp to it, which I want to keep. There's nothing worse than mushy vegetables. And then I'll add back in the cooked shrimp into the broccoli, and then gently toss the shrimp and broccoli together to make it one dish. And guys, this is looking so beautiful. I'm gonna add another 2 tablespoons of water in there to make a light gravy, otherwise the cornstarch is going to make the dish too thick. Mix it up together and cover for a few minutes. After about 5 minutes, you can see the sauce is nice and rich, the shrimp is fully cooked, and the broccoli still looks a beautiful green color without overcooking. I'm gonna garnish it with a little bit of the green scallion parts that I saved, and this is looking amazing. You can turn off the stove here, and the shrimp and broccoli dish is all done. From marination and prepping to being fully done, this dish takes about 20 minutes. Now let's make the veggie fried rice to go with it. I'm gonna heat up a wok here and add a couple tablespoons of oil. Once the oil heats up, I'm adding 1 medium white onion that I chopped, 3 garlic cloves finely chopped, the white part of 2 scallions chopped. Again, I saved the green parts for garnishing later. And then just toss this around so the oil can get flavored by the aromatics until the onions are translucent. To this, I'm adding a cup of frozen vegetables. You can add fresh vegetables instead. I like the corn, carrots, and green bean and peas mixture in this. Toss the veggies around so they can cook with the aromatics and they become slightly soft. And then I'll add a little Chinese salt here, but again, you can use regular salt to taste, about half a teaspoon, or to taste white pepper powder, black pepper to taste. And mix all of the seasonings up with the veggies and aromatics. I'm now gonna add a little soy sauce in there, about 2 tablespoons, just to give it a flavor. But keep in mind this also has salt in it, to adjust the salt in there as needed. And then mixing it all up really well and letting it cook for a minute or so. Once the veggies look a little cooked, move it to one side of the wok. And now I'm gonna cook 1 egg that I already whisked in the same wok. Just quickly toss it around and let it cook, which only takes a few seconds. I didn't season the egg as the rest of our fried rice has enough flavor. And once the egg is scrambled and cooked through, you can mix it in with the veggies. For my vegan and vegetarian friends, you can completely omit the egg here. And then I have some cooked basmati rice here that I'm gonna add in the wok. This is 1 cup of rice that I cooked earlier in the day. You can also use jasmine or other white rice you have on hand. And then I'm adding in about 1/3 cup of soy sauce. I eyeballed that in, but you can adjust based on how much you're making here. I'll also add in a little sesame seeds, which gives the fried rice a little crunch when you take a bite of it. Then mix the rice and the veggies and aromatics together till everything is well incorporated. Making sure here that the rice is coated with the soy sauce completely. And once this is all mixed in together, the fried rice is also done. Another very quick dish to make during the weeknight. I'm gonna garnish it with the green parts of the scallion I had saved earlier. And look at our fried rice, guys. Doesn't this look absolutely delicious? Now that both of our dishes are done, you can plate it and garnish with some more scallion on the top. I also garnished it with some sesame seeds to make it look official. And I got these beautiful plates from TJ Maxx one day, and it inspired me to make a Chinese style dish and plate it in them. And there you have it, guys, a simple yet super flavorful weeknight dinner of shrimp and broccoli with the veggie fried rice. In the last few days left in Ramadan, this is a great dish to make if you don't have a lot of time on your hands. But I make this throughout the year, especially during weeknights, as I do work full time and don't always want to be in the kitchen for hours. And again, if you're not a seafood person, some chicken or beef strips will be great here. Or if you want to go full vegetarian, some firm tofu is also a great alternative. I hope you guys tried these dishes out together and let me know how it turns out for you in the comments below. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my 1-pan shrimp and broccoli and my 1 wok or 1-pan vegetable fried rice. I love these easy and quick type of dishes, and that's what I like sharing on my channel as well. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe before leaving. I'll be seeing you in the next one, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves.